Before you throw away a fishing rod with a damaged guide, watch this first. A cracked, loose, bent, or missing guide may look like a serious problem, but in many cases, the rod can still be repaired. Sometimes the guide only needs to be rewrapped and sealed with fresh epoxy. Other times, the guide is too damaged and must be replaced completely. The important thing is to inspect it carefully and fix it before it damages your fishing line. A fishing rod guide controls the path of the line along the rod blank. When the guide is smooth and aligned, the line moves cleanly during casting, retrieving, and fighting a fish. But if the guide ring is cracked, the metal frame is bent, or the thread wrap is loose, the line can rub badly. This can reduce casting distance, weaken the line, and even cause the line to break when you hook a fish. Guide damage can happen for many reasons. The rod may be dropped, stepped on, hit against a hard surface, or stored under heavy gear. Saltwater can also cause corrosion around the guide foot. After long use, the epoxy finish may crack or lift, allowing water and dirt to get under the thread wrap. If the guide starts moving, the repair should not be delayed. First, inspect the guide. Check the ring insert, the metal frame, the guide foot, the thread wrap, and the epoxy finish. If the ring is smooth, the frame is straight, and only the thread or epoxy has failed, you may repair the guide by rewrapping it. But if the ring is cracked, the frame is badly bent, or the foot is rusty and weak, replace the guide with a new one. For this repair, prepare a replacement guide if needed. Wrapping thread, rod finish epoxy, a sharp blade, masking tape, fine sandpaper, a clean cloth, and a small brush or stick for epoxy. Choose a guide that matches the original size and height as closely as possible. Start by removing the old wrap. Use the blade carefully and cut on top of the metal guide foot, not directly into the rod blank. This is very important because cutting the blank can weaken the rod. Lift the old thread away slowly. If the epoxy is hard, warm it slightly for a few seconds, but do not overheat the rod. After removing the old wrap, take off the damaged guide. Clean the area with a cloth. Remove old epoxy, dust, salt, and loose thread. If the surface is rough, sand it very lightly. Do not sand too deep. You only need a clean surface so the new wrap can sit smoothly. Now place the guide on the rod. If the old guide is still good, you can reuse it. If not, use the replacement guide. Hold it in place with masking tape. Look down the rod from the handle toward the tip and align the guide with the others. All guides should form one straight line. Next, wrap the guide foot with thread. Keep the wraps tight, smooth, and close together. Do not leave gaps. Continue until the guide foot is fully covered. Finish the wrap with a pull-through loop and trim the extra thread carefully. Before applying epoxy, check the alignment again. Mix the rod finish epoxy slowly and apply a thin, even coat over the thread. Let it soak in and seal the wrap. Rotate the rod while the epoxy cures or turn it by hand every few minutes at the beginning. Common beginner mistakes include using the wrong guide size, cutting into the blank, wrapping too loosely, using too much epoxy, and forgetting alignment. Work slowly and let the epoxy cure fully before fishing. After curing, run the line through all the guides and check for smooth movement. Gently flex the rod and make sure the guide stays firm. With clean wrapping, proper alignment, and fresh epoxy, your fishing rod can become smooth, strong, and ready for your next trip again.